Con, should be good. And we're rolling, con. Alright, man, we back out here.
Another week. Come, we back here another week, Archons. Alright, this spirit probably about Sham. We're gonna give our praises. Alright, honor to go to every Father and the Son, and about Sham. Alright, double honors to the elders and apostles over their great millstone, who rule well and teach well, and time is truth. Alright. And a sincere salutation to the brother. Precious word, true sincerity. Through truth and sincerity, risking life for freedom to do so. Alright, we're gonna give more praises to Yahawashi again. Alright, salutation to the brother in across four corners of the earth. Alright, and fine. Alright, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native, Sino Indians. Alright, are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. Are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, okay? I've been scattered abroad through your father's land. Alright, reading and among Israelite foreigners through your father's land, okay? You know, that hear the word and whatnot. Alright, we're the true biblical Hebrews that's according to scripture and prophecy, man. Alright? So, man, we're gonna jump right into it, man. Today's topic, we're gonna be going into spiritual power or right hand miracles. Okay, the things that's getting ready to happen on the right hand side, aka righteousness, you know, that's getting ready to take place. Okay, because we're under a heavy vibration of spiritual wickedness, man. Okay? And these people actually don't realize that these elites be casting a lot of spells on these people, man. Okay, I was meditating on today. Alright, you know, basically, when I'm on plantation, I basically listen to a lot of videos. You know, I listen, I'm not even gonna say videos, but podcasts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out there, you know, they push out some good information. You know, I know a couple people within Israel that are reverenced, like W7. Personally, I used to watch him a lot. You know, but you know, I'm more of a guy that likes to listen to, you know, longer podcasts, you know, because I'm working, you know, I don't have time to be switching in and out of videos and whatnot. Okay, so basically, I listen to long streams, man. 2 hours, 3 hours, you know, however long, man. All right, basically, man, one of them that basically got me going through the spirit was, you know, I listened to Coach Greg Adams, man. He's pretty good over there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they're in the world, but, you know, you chew the meat without the bones, but they basically go into a lot of good topics. And basically, what he went into today was, you know, manipulation and it was manipulation and basically I'm trying to remember the other one, like narcissism. You know what I'm saying? Which was a genius, man, because through the spirit, man, a while back I went into basically how these people have wounds on them. Okay, through the spirit, you know, they classify it as mental illness. You know what I'm saying? They like to say mental illness. Okay, they classify it as mental illness, or they take pharmaceuticals. Okay, which all those things, man, those make your conditions worse, man. Okay, you have a lot of people that are on you know, they have multiple personality disorder, okay, which are demons. Okay, and he was basically going into it, man. It was crazy. All right, he was going into it basically how you know, people try to cope with basically what's going on in their life through multiple personality changes. You know, altering their reality. And basically, we went through that, man. Okay, we're going through that. Walk-ins the past 2 weeks we've been talking about that. Okay, right, man. So, you know, basically, how this intertwines with the spirit is that, you know, a lot of people are getting ready to witness the power of Yahawashi through the right-hand side. Okay, we notice and know the fear of the Lord through the left-hand side. You know, the Lord casting judgment. Right, through the left-hand side, you know. Right, and these people call that you know, wickedness, which it is, you know, but all through the spirit, you know, we know, and through the spirit we know and able to break down that we know that's all the power of Yahawashi, okay, because Yahawashi controls the right and left hand side, okay, so all right, we're gonna open up with let's see, we'll start with like verse 5. It's a lot more. I just gotta go over this. 25, 25. Right, so Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25. Let's start at verse 23. No. Let's start at verse 17, okay? Right? And basically, what these people don't understand is that even going into these idols and everything, that's going into the left hand side, man. Okay, because that's basically you're trying to mimic the Lord, which that's all the left hand side is. You know, we've been going into what the metaverse, social media, social, you know, I don't know what else they would like to call it, but they have these whole bunch of names now, man. You know what I'm saying? But they're basically trying to mimic or imitate the Lord on the left hand side, man. Okay, they're trying to create their own reality or own norm for heaven. You know what I mean? Because here it is, right? In a game, it's like a false reality. You can put any type of clothes you want on your player. You know, you can rack up money, okay, in the game, right? You know, by playing different game modes and all those. I'll give a perfect example is the game GTA. You know, that's a perfect game. Okay, you're living in a false reality. You're living a life of crime. You get to, you know, carry out the iniquities, not in the flesh, but in another reality, another norm. You know what I'm saying? So that's these people want to live. Okay, and that's why that too. The metaverse is taking this world by storm. You know, but basically they've been had that. Okay, the metaverse has been out because when we really look at it, there's been virtual reality gaming and everything, and that's why I've been going heavy into the show Black Mirror, because that show came out 2019. Okay, so it's been out for a while. You know what I'm saying? They basically showed you what was gonna happen before it happened. All right, so we'll get into it. This is Jeremiah chapter 25 and verse 17. It says, "Every man is burnished by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image, for his molded image is falsehood." Right? You know, and going into that is basically the idols. You know what I'm saying? Which these heathen, that's their idols, that's their gods, man. Okay, which Jake wanted to be like unto the heathen. That's why they worship these false deities, man. It says, "And there is no breath in them." Right? That means that they give you no life. Okay, and we know that through the breath, okay, the breath is giving you life. Okay, how you get life is through the scriptures, man. So they don't go through the scriptures, they go through the flesh, which is basically their own understanding, man. Okay, that's these people operate out of their own flesh, their own understanding. Okay, that's all. I said we're going through the spirit. Okay, these people basically operate out of their own reality, man. What they believe, and what they think is right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Continuing, this is verse 18. "They are vanity, the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish." Right? So through the time, right? Okay, they all work vanity, man. Okay, that's what this world promotes, is vanity, man. The things of the flesh, which is all vanity. Okay, not to get it twisted or anything. There's nothing wrong with having things in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having that. Right? There's nothing wrong with having those types of things, man. Okay, but in these people, this world, right? They operate out of peace, man. That's the spirit of America, which is greed. Okay, have everything to yourself, everything, and there's no limitation, man. There's no discipline within it, right? It says, verse 19, it says, "The portion of Jacob is not like them," right? So Jacob being the 12 tribes, man. Okay, and when you read, okay, and I believe, right, it's Old Testament, right? Okay, the Lord was heavy on Jacob, man. Okay, Jacob has been through multiple captivities, man, and it's like basically a movie being remastered every single time Jacob went into captivity, because Jacob wasn't following the Lord, going into you know, not keeping law, statutes, and commandments, right? Which consists of multiple things, man. Not keeping dietary laws, not reverencing Yahawashi and Sham, okay, going on to the false gods. So those are the multiple things, okay, the vanities of the flesh that Jacob was going after. Okay, and it was kind of crazy too, because the Lord made us look like the heathen, right? Through these like 400 years being scattered, okay, since we want to be like that, right? Which that's a curse in itself, man. All right, that's a curse in itself, right? It says, and Jacob is a form of all things, right? Man, we're the form of all things, literally. Okay, who do you think created the stars, the moon, all those things? Okay, it was Yahawashi. Yahawashi is who this world calls Jesus Christ, man. Okay, and basically what these people don't understand. Okay, that's how you don't get these breakdowns, right? The God in Genesis is talking about Yahawashi and the elect, right? Because that word goes back to Elohim, okay, which means powers, judges, angels, okay? What they don't understand is that the elect are actually angels, right? All the Israelites are angels. Realistically, when you look into all the angels, okay, all the elect are angels, man. Okay, they're actually the angels of light, okay? Right? But we fall into that low state, just like when the scriptures describe Lucifer. Okay, now Lucifer's talking about Jake. Okay, we fell out of power. We fell out of that light. The light represents righteousness, man. So Jake fell out of that power, man. Okay, and that's what we're slowly going back to, man. Okay, we're slowly going back to that power. Okay, but we got to go through this, man. All right, and that too. I was listening to the brother Atha Ben Yum Yum. Okay, I believe he's over there stationed in Sacramento or the Bay Area. Okay, that JMS Sacramento or the Bay Area. or San Francisco or something like that. Basically, they're up in California, right? Beautiful brothers, man. I've been watching them for like ever since I came into the truth, basically, you know. And they were basically talking about, they're going to the lesson how you know, certain things are gonna be done away with, you know, right? Regarding spiritual power and everything, right? You know, not being afraid to die, you know, which we're not gonna die in the kingdom because we're gonna be, their sins gonna be done away with for us, you know, but not for the heathen, man. They're still gonna remain in this fleshly bodies, you know what I mean? All right, and basically talking about how, you know, we're gonna be transformed, man. That's basically what he's getting into, man. You know what I mean? Right? So let's continue. It says, and the Lord of hosts is his name. Right? Verse 20 says, what are my battle axe and weapons of war? So Jake, being on that another level, okay, Jake was actually used as a weapon, man. Okay, Jake was on put on a whole other level, man. Okay, even from the younglings, you know, you see Jake, even at a lower state, Jake, these little kids doing parkour and backflips, all these things, man. Okay, so Jake is on a whole different level, man. Okay, when it comes to anything, I really when you look at it, Jake created all these things, these inventions, the light bulb, okay, right? These little gadgets people like to use, the car, all these things. And what Esau does, like to put his face, he steals it and puts his face on it, man. All right, basically taking credit for it. You know what I mean? So come on, let's continue. Right, breaking peace to nations, which is slowly happening now with the prophets, right? The prophets are slowly breaking down his kingdom through what? Teaching the word, man. Okay? And Esau knows that too because Esau is affected by it, man. Okay, Esau really can't fathom the word, man. He can't really take in his word, man. You know? So he's currently being affected, his kingdom being affected, right? Let me see. Yeah, with thee, I would destroy kingdoms, right? We're in a kingdom right now. This is the kingdom of Esau, meaning a rulership. We're in a rulership right now, okay? Right? Every time, man, there has to be a ruler. There has to be a certain designated ruler, man, okay? There's always been like that, man, okay? Right? There's always been like that. There's always kingdoms, rulerships, okay? It's always been like that since the beginning of time, man, okay? Right? And people might say, oh, how did Adam and all them, okay? Which really, okay, there was righteousness There was righteousness instilled in the earth, man. Because when we're looking into it, okay, when we go to the Garden of Eden, it was actually a righteous people, man. Okay, so the Lord was basically ruling at that time, man. That the word was basically established, man. Okay, and people might be like, oh, how did they know the word? Okay, they knew right from wrong. The Lord gave Adam the secrets to life. Don't do this, don't do that. That's laws and statutes, man. Regulations on how to live. Alright, so the word was basically, the word's been since the beginning of time, man. Okay? It's then when we started to get into, you know, the time of Moses, when we started to write down the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Starting with the 10 commandments, right? You know? It says, verse 21, and with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider, talking about his heathen, man. Okay? Right? The Lord's going to slowly start to break down more and more these heathens, man. Okay? Verse 22, with thee I'll also break in pieces man and woman, and with thee I'll break in pieces, right? The Lord's going to destroy the nations, man. The Lord's not sparing none. The Lord said, I'm going to break in pieces the children, you know? The young men.
Yes, brother.
What's up, man? What's up?
Blessed, eh?
What's up?
Why not?
Look, man. Right? So the Lord's, that's what the Lord's talking about, man. Okay? The Lord's not going to spare none. Okay? The Lord's not going to spare none, man. Okay? And that especially when you lift up the standard, right? Because people don't understand that the Lord's actually lifted up the standard. Alright? They don't understand the power of Esau and what Esau really actually truly has. Esau actually does have some sort of power, but it's on the left-hand side. Okay? He's actually basically able to mimic spiritual power, right? With lasers, right? Because the Lord has lasers. The Lord uses lasers, all those things, right? Okay? Esau's actually able to mimic the Lord to some type of degree, right? The Lord gave him, okay, some type of ability to mimic those things, man. Okay? Right? He has camel suits, right? Cloaking suits where he can go invisible, right? Watch the movie G.I. Joe, that tells you about that, right? The super soldier, right? You know, right? I went into that lesson, I made a whole sit down on it, man. When basically Esau, he had super soldiers where they actually have to have the chip on them, you know? And it basically gives them these different types of abilities. What do you think Esau's trying to push the Kuragma for, man? Okay, they're basically able to monitor the soldier's heartbeat. Okay, right? They're kind of like Dragon Ball Z. Their power level, how strong they are, how much they can lift, all those different types of things, man. Okay, so through Esau's artificial technology, he's actually able to mimic the Lord to some degree, right? Which the internet is in a form of speech power, okay, but it's on the left hand side, right? Able to connect to people through the web all around the world, all right? That's a form of telepathy, man, but it's on the left hand side, man, okay? But Esau's he's bugging out. He's trying to go. He's trying to exceed the bounds that the Lord has given him, man. Okay, he's trying to exceed those bounds, man. Okay, so when you really look into it, it's kind of crazy, man. Right? Yeah, man. Esau does have a form of spiritual power, but it's on the left hand side. It's not on the right hand side, man. It's through wickedness, man. Okay, his gun, right? The sword, aka the gun, right? Literally a gun, an assault rifle. That's a form of power, but it's on the left hand side. You know what I mean? So, yo, man, these people don't get it, man. Okay? The Lord gave these other nations blessings too, right? The other nations have mighty men as well, just like Jacob, man. Okay? Right? Give you an example too. When the Edomites were getting obliterated during the time of King David, right? Because that's what King David was trying to do. He was trying to extinct those Edomites. Okay? He was throwing them off. He was literally doing all that. Okay, what did Edomites do? They had to flee into the land of Ham, right, the land of Canaan, and go on to the Hamites, aka the local Africans, onto refuge for help. Yeah, man. All right. Even Ham, he has a form of spiritual power too on the left hand side. What do you think? Voodoo and all those things come from. That's witchcraft. Okay, there's plenty of examples in the scriptures of people trying to mimic the left hand side, okay, of spiritual power, man. But it's through wickedness, man. It's not of the Lord. Okay, right? Disguising himself as an angel of light, saying, "Oh yeah, this is the power of God," and all. Yeah, man. Right? It says, verse 22, with thee I'll also break in pieces. We read that. Verse 23, I'll also break in pieces with thee, the shepherd and his flock. All right, separating nations, man, breaking down nations. Yeah. Okay, from the foundation, man. All right. So, man, these things are getting ready to happen, man. Okay. It's all the Lord at the end of the day. The Lord's gonna lift up His standard. Okay. All right, which is the elect, right? And I will break into pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee I'll break in pieces captains and rulers. Okay, does not Esau go by captains and rulers, generals? That's Esau's armies. Okay, literally, he's gonna use the angels to do so, the chariots of the Lord, and he's gonna use the elect. All right, the elect is gonna be instilled with those type of powers. You don't think the elect in that day is gonna be able to fly, heal people, all those things? Right? We've been going into it, man. On the left hand side, where Esau's with those miracles, the metaverse, he's gonna try and make himself look like God. You know, those different types of things, right? So come on, let's keep going into it. This is verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and all the inhabitants of Chaldea, right? Which was a great city at the time. This is America now. Okay, America is looked at as a great city, but not so more. Around the time Chaldea started to fall, people started to break out of their reality. They're like, oh, whoa, this place actually not as it seems. Right? They start to see it for what it truly is. Right? But guess what? Esau is able to mimic himself in the angel, right? Like a wolf in sheep's clothing. All right? An angel of light, but he's really a deceiver. That's what Esau's able to do. Okay? How do you think he was able to deceive God? All right? Come on now, man. He was able to deceive God like that. Read Psalms the 55th chapter. Okay? His words are smoother than butter. Yeah, man. He came as an angel of light. Okay, he came in as, I'm righteous, I'm holier than thou, I come in peace. But what was his private interpretation? What was his intention in the heart? Was to take over God and destroy them. Okay, right? Chaldea, all their evil, just like America. Okay, all their evil in America. All right, all the evil within America. These people are going into left-hand shit. Your average person is a sorcerer, man. Okay, you have these women using makeup. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all right. We're going to get deeper into the spiritual power. I just got to get into this, man. Okay? It says, have done in Zion in your sight. Right? It says, saith the Lord. Verse 25, behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, which is America, right? Because the mountain represents a power, like an infrastructure, a power structure. That's talking about America. Okay, America's that destroying mountain. What does America do? They're destroying the earth first and foremost, the ecosystem, all these different types of things, right? But then they want to blame it on the population. Oh, the people are no, man. It's these big. We're really going to it. These big corporations, the amount of damage they do to the earth compared to the average person throwing a piece of plastic on the floor. Okay, right? Nah, man. these big corporations, man, you should see the amount of waste they dump into the ocean, the sea, okay, into rivers, okay? How they pollute air with chemtrails, pollute your food with pesticides. Yeah, man, okay? Right? That's the same thing. It's the same thing they're doing over again, okay? You know, that's that destroyed mountain, which is Esau, right? Saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. That's Esau, man, destroying the earth, destroying the people, right? When he says the earth, he's destroying the people, right? The minds of the people. That's why everyone's all bugged out. Esau's putting heavy enchantments on the people, okay, through the left-hand side, through your music, your food. You think Esau don't put spells on the food, the air? You don't think he tries to conjure demons? Okay? Think about the programming you watch, the things you watch for entertainment, all these different types of things. Okay? Right? The different types of things you watch. You know? Those are your basic programming, the things you look at for entertainment. Right? Those are the different types of things, man. Right? It says, "Will destroy a mountain on the earth, I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain." Right? So that burnt mountain is going to be America. Be a thermal icy years. Okay? That's how America's going to go out. Okay? That destroyed mountain is talking about Esau Edom, right? AKA America. Okay? And it says that burning mountain. That mountain is talking about the infrastructure of America. It's going to be set on fire via thermonuclear fire, man. Okay, but before those things happen, you're gonna have certain miracles. The Lord's gonna show His power through various forms, man. All right. One of them being the men of the Lord getting spiritual power, right? All right, we'll read. Yeah, verse 26. It says, "And they shall not take thee a stone for the corner, or for the stone of the foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever." So that's talking about America. You read Isaiah 13. All right, right? You read Isaiah 13 chapter. Actually talking about that. Right? Let me see. Don't show me this forever. Yeah, so yeah, America's being destroyed forever. America is going to be destroyed once and for all, man. That's the end of America. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Right? Every kingdom that has ruled has basically been finished. Okay? And you may ask, oh, why? Even Sakari, they're trying to talk about how the kingdom of heaven is going to last 1,000 years. They're bugging out. They're bugging the hell out. Okay? Right? The reason why our kingdom's not going to end is because it's going to be still the righteousness. Every kingdom that was set up was not of righteousness, man. First of all, you saved the Lord's people, and on top of that, okay, you were destroying the earth. At the point in time, what are they trying to do? Every kingdom that has been, they trying to increase their power by taking over the earth. Okay? The only people that were going to be able to do that was Esau Edom, because the Lord gave him the blessing to do so. Okay? Then you go back to Genesis, it actually talks about how Esau was going to get the blessing of the earth. Okay, aka the fatness of the earth, man. He's gonna have, he's gonna have the abundance of the earth, man. Which means he's gonna rule the earth at a point in time. We're in that time right now, man. Okay, so Esau, man, he's a whole lifetime worker, man. He's a grim reaper. Okay, he's literally the physical incarnation of Satan, man. That's who Esau Edom is, man. Right? Verse 27: set up a standard in the land. That's the elect, right? Blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her. Okay? And basically, there's going to be a standard, aka World War III. These nations are going to buckle against America. Alright? When you read Revelations, it actually talks about that. Okay? Right? The nations were sick of her wine, basically reverencing the doctrine and the philosophies of America. Okay? These people don't understand that, man. They think, and I was listening to the stream, right? The one of the dudes that was on the stream, it was basically a call-in show. He called in and he was basically talking about how America is Babylon. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy, man. This word's out there, man. Okay? Alright? And even Benjamin, in their music, they talk about how America is being Babylon. You know, America is Babylon. Okay? So a lot of these people know, man. They know what America really is and what it's really about. Alright? So, I'm gonna wrap that first part up.